Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, hi, welcome. My name is Asifa. So today I have created a glam look for you, false lashes and all, for Eid. So if you're celebrating Eid tomorrow or the day after, Eid Mubarak, I like to really jazz things up on Eid. And the best part about this look was everything that was used is absolutely affordable and under $15. So you will be balling on a budget. So if you like the way this turned out and you want to learn how to do it, just keep watching. Alright guys, so today we're going to be starting off with a primer. We're using the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Glotion. It's going to give you a beautiful glowy base. And get the gross eye boogers out, because that's how I live. And then, as usual, I'm going to be color correcting under my eyes with my Sephora Collection color corrector, and then just blending that out. And then I'm going to take the Makeup Revolution palette, and I'm going to be taking the colors Iced Coffee and Tiramisu and Cup of Tea, and blending that all over my crease into my eyelid. And just keep going back and forth until you have built up your desired amount of coverage. And then I'm going to go into the color Mug Cake, and I'm just going to bring that in a little bit, starting with the outer V corner and then building that up. So now this palette was about $15. The colors are beautiful, but you do have to build them up a little bit, and they are a little powdery. So keep going back and forth, blending that out, making sure it's the amount of opacity you would like. And then I'm taking my concealer, it's the Colourpop concealer, and a pencil brush, and I'm going to be cutting out my crease. Now usually I like doing this with my NARS Soft Matte Concealer. It tends to work better, it's a little bit drier, but since I am doing it with affordable makeup, I have my Colourpop concealer to use. Take your time when you do this. I like a angled pencil brush so that way I can really have a more crisp line. I bring it about 3/4 into my eyelid, and then I will do the other side as well. And then I'm taking a big shadow brush and taking the color Pine Tree and putting that all over the part that we have cut out. You can use your finger or a brush. It is totally up to you. If you want a more metallic color, you can always spray with Fix Plus. And then I'm taking the color Mug Cake again and then blending that into the outer V and making sure the transition is smooth. And now I'm going in with the NYX Glitter Goals in Multiverse, and I am focusing that in the center of my eyeballs and blending it out and in. And I'm doing the same thing on the other side, taking that color Pine Tree, putting that all over my eyeballs, and then taking that NYX glitter shadow and putting that over the eyelid. And again, going back into Mug Cake and making sure everything's blended and deepening out that outer V. You can bring it up a little bit more, but that's just where I like to place my shadow with my eye shape. Now I'm going in with foundation. Today I'm using the Covergirl Healthy Elixir. It's one of my favorite drugstore foundations, and I will link down below the colors that I used. I'm using my wet Real Technique sponge and blending all that in. And then I'm taking that Colourpop concealer again and using it under my eyes. I'm also going into that Makeup Revolution concealer and putting that right under where I put my Colourpop concealer, down the bridge of my nose, and my Cupid's bow, and a little bit on my chin. Then taking that wet sponge and then blending it all in. I like to work on one side at a time because I do have under eye creases and they tend to settle in. So I'm taking the Sephora Collection yellow banana powder and with that wet sponge pressing it in, and that's going to set my makeup. And it gives it a very beautiful airbrush poreless finish. And then I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. And then I'm going to take whatever's left over and set the rest of my face. And then I'm going to fill in my brows. I am using the NYX, I think it's called Build It Up, or it's a powder eyebrow product. It is a little finicky to work with. I really like the end result, but if it's the first time working with it, I suggest you do it first because there's a little bit of fallout. So I'm just building that up and brushing as I go. Maybe that's why it falls out because I brush it, but otherwise it looks a little too harsh for me. And then I am just setting under my concealer. I'm using my concealer to set under my eyebrow. And then now I am contouring. Using the LA Girl Pro Concealer and down my nose. And then I'm just using my sponge to blend that all in. And then I'm using my concealer again, down the bridge of my nose to contour. And then I blend that in, and then I basically go back and forth between the darker color and the lighter color until I have built up where I like my nose contour to be. I don't always contour my nose, but when I do, it takes me forever and a day. And now I'm taking a small brush and then contouring around where the dark color was placed. And then I will blend that out with my sponge. And then taking that dark Pro Concealer and trying to give myself a little bit of a button nose. Taking that under my lip area. And contouring there as well. Then I'm taking my L'Oreal Lumi Bronzeit bronzer and bronzing my face, focusing mainly under my cheek area, bring a little bit up to my forehead and down my jawline. I'm gonna give my lashes a good curl. And then I'm going to use blush. I am using the NYX blush. And I will link down below what the color is. I'm not sure from the top of my head. Oh, it's Apricot in the middle. That's the color. It has a really pretty sheen to it. So if you don't like a lot of highlighter, you don't have to add highlighter on top of this. But because this is more of a glam look, I will be later putting some more highlighter on. So now I am working on the bottom lashes. I'm using the same colors I used in the top. And I'm just building that up. So tiramisu iced coffee, and then taking mug cake and darkening out the outer V, and then taking the color pine tree into the inner half to inner third of the bottom lash line. Now for my highlight, I'm using the Maybelline Master Chrome. I'm just putting that in the highlights or the high points of my face. And then I decided I want a little bit more blush, so I went in with the NYX blush that's a little bit more pink to give myself a little bit more of a flush. And then I'm going to go in with my Essence mascara and just put some mascara on my eyelashes. And then now it is lash time. I will disappear because I don't know how to put lashes on in front of the camera yet, but they are on and they're wispy. And yeah, they really complete the look. Now I'm going to go in and put mascara on my bottom lashes and try to figure out what color I want to do my lips. So because my eyes are a little bit more bold, I decided to go with a nude lip, but you are more than welcome to do a red lip, pink lip, or even some gloss. And then finishing off with the NYX setting spray. And my usual trick of taking your sponge and then very lightly tapping all the product into your skin so nothing seems like it's sitting on top of your skin. And then taking the Maybelline Master Chrome in Molten Topaz and then putting a little bit of highlight on the inner corners. And there you have it. That is my glam look for Eid. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time. Bye.